Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a dream so clearly that it felt real, even before it happened? What if I told you that dream could actually shape your future? Sounds unbelievable, but it's not a fantasy. It's real. It's called the power of visualization. Let's begin with someone you've probably heard of, Celine Dion. One of the most powerful voices in the world. She sold millions of albums, performed in sold-out arenas, and touched hearts globally. But do you know where it all began? Not on a stage, not in front of a crowd. It began in her mind. In a famous TV interview, Celine was asked, "Did you ever imagine all this? The fame, the fans, the success?" She smiled and softly said, "Yes, I saw it all when I was 5. Not arrogance, not luck, belief, clarity, visualization. At just 5 years old, little Celine would close her eyes and picture herself on stage. Bright lights, cheering crowd, microphone in hand, her heart full of music. It wasn't just a dream. It was a clear, vivid, emotional vision. And that vision became her compass. Yes, she worked hard. Yes, she faced rejection. Yes, there were tough days. But that mental picture, it never faded. It pulled her forward when everything else felt heavy. That's the power of visualization. Let's talk about another icon, Jim Carrey, one of the most beloved comedic actors of all time. But there was a time he was broke, living in his car, struggling to survive. Yet every evening Jim would drive up to the Hollywood Hills, look down at the city, and visualize. He would imagine directors calling him, fans cheering, scripts in his hand. He imagined success before success even knew his name. And then he did something crazy. He wrote himself a check for $10 million, dated it 5 years into the future, wrote for acting services rendered. And you know what? Exactly 5 years later, he got the role in Dumb and Dumber and was paid $10 million. Coincidence, maybe. But ask Jim, and he'll tell you, it was the power of belief, the power of visualization. Now let's bring this closer to home. From Sachin Tendulkar to Neeraj Chopra, top athletes don't just train their bodies, they train their minds. Before the match, before the throw, they see it, they feel it, they win it in their minds before they win it in real life. Why? Because the mind believes what it sees and prepares the body to follow that vision. It's not magic. It's mental programming. Here's the science behind it. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. When you visualize something clearly, emotionally, and repeatedly, your brain starts to build new neural pathways. Your confidence grows. Your doubts shrink. Your focus sharpens. Your actions begin to align. And slowly, that mental picture becomes your real life. Now you might be thinking, okay, I'm inspired, but how do I actually do it? Let me give you 4 practical steps. Create a clear picture. Don't just say, I want to be successful. Ask yourself, what does that success look like? Where are you? Who's with you? What are you doing? What do you hear? What do you feel? Make it detailed, specific, real. Feel the emotion. Visualization isn't just about seeing, it's about feeling. Feel the confidence, feel the joy, feel the pride. When emotion gets attached to a vision, it becomes unshakable. Repeat daily. Do this twice a day, once in the morning, right after waking up, once at night, before you sleep. Just 2 minutes. That's all it takes. Do it consistently, and watch your mind begin to shift. Take inspired action. Visualization sets the path, but you still have to walk it. Start with one small step each day. Your vision gives you the energy. Your action gives you the result. So now I ask you, what's your picture? What do you see when you close your eyes? Because here's the truth. If you can see it, if you can feel it, if you can truly believe it, then yes, you can create it. Start visualizing today, not just for dreaming, but for doing. And hey, if this message touched your heart, type your dream in the comment box below. Let's give that dream its first breath of life. And don't stop here. In the next video, we'll talk about how to stay consistent and how to beat self-doubt, even on the toughest days. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because someone you know might need this message right now.